What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna finish up Tiny Tina's Wonderland, or Wonderlands. There is an S on there. I think I've just been calling it Wonderland the whole time, but who cares? Anyway, I have a feeling after watching our ultra-wide video that it's probably not gonna do that great at 4K. Probably be able to do, you know, very low, medium, but I think after medium, hell, even medium might get under 60. But I guess instead of just sitting here wondering, why don't we get into the settings so we can find out? All right, starting off our 4K adventure here. We're in DirectX 12, 4K, no VSync, the correct resolution scale, no limiting of frame rate of any kind, and the standard field of view. So now let's go have a look at the very low settings. So starting off here, we got very low. It's one of those games that has a very low. Most of the time I just start off on low, so it's kind of interesting to have an extra one. Although not every games have anything past Ultra either, so it's kind of like having an extra 2. Anyway though, we've reached the end, so let's go do a benchmark. The benchmark's all finished. So we got 102 FPS average, which gives us an average frame time of 9.71. So now, let's go back into the game. So here is our starting out very low gameplay here. And at least on very low, we seem to be able to hit over a 60. So that's good, although not too many people probably want to play a game at 4K on low. But hey, if you want to, I'm showing you how the laptop does. And we're going through all the settings for everybody.
Next time, learn to pick an easier mark.
Alright, I wasn't sure if that would actually reach him or not, and it did. And I'm glad that it did. Hope he was too far from that one. Oh, that guy tried to hit me from behind. I didn't even see him. Ooh, almost got my head taken off. But I was able to get out of that, no problem. Because these people are not that strong. Simple as that. I'm quite literally twice their level. Yeah, I'm the hero and I owned you. So there. Alright, let's reload. Alright, let's head back here. There we go. And now, let's move on. Well, okay, starting off our very low 4K gameplay here, on camera anyway. I've not tripped these guys yet, I don't think. I might have accidentally. Nope, here they come. Well, hell yeah. Kicked all their ass, and we're getting like extra gold, extra experience. Not a lot of experience, mind you, since we're just fighting a bunch of nub-ass stuff, but still. Now it's time for us to move on to the next graphics setting. Low graphics settings now. So now let's just scroll on through here. And there we go, good enough. Low benchmark all finished now. Got 90 FPS now. And we got 11.8 average frame time. So, now, it's time for some game. Well, now we're in some low gameplay now. Alright, let's run over here. Oh, there's somebody coming right up in my face. Man, screw you, die. You ain't got any arms anymore. What are you gonna do? Try to kick me? He did try to kick me. That's funny. There we go. I kind of completely forgot that you could not always be on burst fire. There are mode changes for guns, which is pretty sick. It's kind of interesting that there's like even guns in a fantasy game like this where everybody else has swords and shields, but hey, whatever. Works for me. Let's go up on this house. They'll probably still come up behind me if I can walk right on the house. Oh no, he's really not going to? He's just gonna like attack the wall. Alright, well, I'll just attack you from here and just destroy you. That works. Alright though, why don't we move along? Low graphics settings now. Well, alright. Is there any left? I just wanted to heard an arrow whiz past my head. No, let's just be hearing shit. But let us now move on. Well, it's time for some medium settings now. We'll just scroll a little bit down here so everybody can see all the settings. And I think that's more than good enough. So now, benchmark. All right, benchmark for medium's done. And we got 72.33 this time, average. Which gives us a frame time of 13.82. So, let's move on. Let's get some medium gameplay in now. And I decided to change my weapon. So I don't know how to use any of these right now. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like a shotgun. I mean, I kind of like it and kind of don't at the same time. I think I'm just so used to the other little submachine gun that it's going to take some time to get used to it. And if I really don't like it, I can always switch to my bow. Sprinkle that magic dust in there. Alright, so that one I don't think actually kills them. It might freeze them, but I don't think it necessarily kills them. Let's see. Nope, they do come back. I just wanted to see if they come back, so I just have to smash them then after I freeze them. Oh, that was a good one. I like this upgraded version. It's kind of the same thing they gave me in the beginning. It's just way better than the one they gave me at first. Yeah, keep on beating your shield, and then I'll just shoot you in the face. Works for me. Alright though, let's move along. Now we are on to medium graphics setting, camera gameplay here. And I think this is probably about the last setting that is going to be playable. I have a very strong feeling that high, ultra, and badass are all going to be quite unplayable for some reason. We'll see. I could be very wrong, but that's what it seems like. Alright, let's go up here. Finish these guys off. No, they're all mine. You can't have any of my loot. It's my loot. No, wait, I already killed everybody already? Well, I guess I did put better weapons on, so it's not too surprising. Though I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like that other one too much. It's kind of cool, but it's slow. It's like a shotgun. I thought it was a sniper rifle when I first saw it, but... Anyway, let us move on to the next graphics setting. On to some high settings now. So, a scroll down the list we will go. When will we stop? No one knows. Well, actually everyone knows when I get to the bottom, because that's when we move on to the benchmark. Which is right now. Well, for high we only average 50. So, I guess that's about as good as we're going to get as medium if you want a 60 FPS experience. And then we got 19.94 for average screen time. Or frame time, not screen time. Anyway, though, let's move along. Now we are on high. So, sorry this isn't like at least a minute. But for whatever reason, it just did not want to record. Screen recording software just kept breaking every time I would hit stop recording. It would just say, nope, error. Can't save. So I decided, like, okay, well, let's just restart the computer and everything, and that didn't even fix it. So I decided, let's just try to change the scenery and see if I can record here. So it's not quite a minute, but I got close because I didn't want it to get to a minute again. Ooh, what's this? Cool. I found that, whatever it does. Oh, nice. Yeah, if I would have waited a second, it would have told me. Anyway, though. I think that's good. Let's move on before it fails again. Alright, I had to fight with Windows recording software to record high for whatever reason. I had to come to a completely new area. No matter what I did, it would just fail to record. Sometimes in the middle of recording, sometimes when I'd go to hit stop, it would just fail. Over and over again. It took probably, honestly, about 20 minutes just to get that one thing done. Don't know what's up with that. It's not like the laptop is getting like way lower FPS than it has before. It's gotten way lower in like games like Cyberpunk with ray tracing, so that's not it. Same thing with Ghostwire Tokyo. So I don't know, that's weird. It seems to do it a lot when I get to high on 4K. Well, whatever, at least we can get some gameplay now, because this thing never fails to record. Then also, if it ever crashes or does anything weird, it's right here on camera, so I can be like, hey, look, this game like sucks. Or it's the laptop's fault because of blank, and see it crashes right here, you know? I'm not out here to make this laptop look perfect. If it's got faults, I show them. And ray tracing is one of the biggest ones, but I don't really care that much about ray tracing. Even on my main computers, I don't usually use it, and if I do, I use it on like the lowest settings. Because otherwise, it makes you get like 30 FPS even on a freaking 3090. Because, you know, you got 3090, you're probably doing 4K. Or ultra-wide, one of the two. Either or, it'll do the same. Anyway, though, let us move on to the next graphics setting. And hopefully recording software won't be so lame for the next one. So, now let's do some ultra. That's only getting 43 here, which is probably about what we'll get when we get in the game, but let's get to the bottom here and go see what the benchmark has to say about the matter. Well, for Ultra, we got 44.43. Dang, if it would have had that 3 before, that could have been 44.44. That would have been cool. Anyway, we got 22.51 for frame time. And now let's go see how it does in an actual game. Ultra gameplay time now. And yeah, we're getting like 30 FPS here anyway. But we always get the worst FPS right around here for whatever reason. Don't know why, but that just seems to be it. See, now we get past there, now we're into the 40s. So, weird, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the water, the house, the waterfall back there. Who's to say? Either way, it's not very enjoyable for a first-person shooter. At least not for me. But I can still kick ass even with the low FPS. I might just not do as good. I can still do it though, damn it. Oh shit, I almost fell down here. I probably would have died if I'd gone down there. I don't know. But I didn't want to find out. Because I haven't died yet, and I don't want to yet. Not this early on. Let's reload. No brains for you. I'm gonna shoot you what brains you don't have off your head. See? Anyway, let's move on. Now we are on Ultra. And it recorded just fine with Ultra, so I don't know what its deal was with high, but whatever, we got through it. It was a little annoying, but who said making videos and running a YouTube channel was always easy, you know? Sometimes you gotta do some annoying stuff. Not even do annoying stuff, it's more like dealing with annoyances. Like things just not working properly. And it's like, well, I have to make it work. I have to get my screen recorded. I don't really want to do a just camera recorded only. I don't think I messed up or did anything with the rest of the resolutions, so. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't remember killing all of these guys. Haha, turn into ice. And perish. Whoop, missed you. Oh, that's a wall. Take that. Hell yeah. We kicked some ass. So now, we can move on to badass setting. Last up here, we got ourselves some badass graphics quality, which is their version of maxed out. So let's just scroll down here one last time. And as you guys can see, everything that can be on is on now, and maxed out. So, now let's go run a benchmark. Badass benchmark's all finished, and this time we got 40.75 average with a frame time of 24:54. So now, let's go get into that game. Last up here, we got ourselves some badass gameplay, which is not getting very badass frame rates, I can tell you that.
Don't mess with the best.
But I will say, since there's no ray tracing or anything like that, at least we're not getting like 11, 10, 8 FPS or whatever, so it's more playable than that, I will at least say. Hey, get out of my face. Oh, maybe I was a little too high there. Well, Ghostwire Tokyo game I was playing, you gotta aim up a little with arrows, but I guess this counts more of like a gun than it does an arrow, even though it looks like a bow. Ooh, that was close. That almost hit me in the head. It wouldn't have killed me because I got my shield, but still. And then, for whatever reason, didn't have any problems recording Ultra or this. So I don't know what the hell is up High's ass, but at least there was no more issues. Sat there for like 20 minutes trying to get High recorded. Kept on failing. Only got 54 minutes or something. Or seconds, I mean 54 minutes. That'd be ridiculous. Anyway, let's move on. Well, now we are on badass settings here. Camera recorded. Not getting great FPS, but wasn't really expecting to. And It didn't have any problem recording the screen on that either. I wonder what the heck the problem was with high. High fought me tooth and nail. Oh, looks like a Misty has come to visit. Hello, Misty. Oh, he's still going. Ha! Take you guys out with some cold. And there we go. And that would be all of them, I think. But alright, why don't we just wrap this video on up now, shall we? Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for Tiny Tina's Wonderland, and it did alright. Made it to medium before messing up and not being able to do 60, but that's not too bad. But I have a feeling if you messed around with the settings and just turned them around, you could probably get some really good settings, like some things on high, maybe even a few things on ultra, and then still get close to 60 at 4K if you wanted to hook it up to a TV. That's just a guess. You'd have to sit there and fiddle with them. Anyway though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until the next one, peace out guys.